we are going to be doing, carrying on with the NZQA 2016 Level 1 Geometric Reasoning paper. On question 1, part 3. The legs of the tower go below ground level. So obviously here's ground level, we can see it's been given. The horizontal distance from the tower to the bottom of the leg under the ground is 4.05 meters. Now, they've been a bit tricksy. They've told us that the horizontal distance here is 4.05, and we know that the horizontal distance on the ground level is 3 meters. So if they're both horizontal distances, that's actually their very tricksy way of telling me that those two are parallel. So I therefore know that that is a right angle. And obviously that is going to be 86 degrees because of corresponding angles equal parallel lines. Now, in here, they've given us also a hint. They've told us this 3 meters over here. Now, in our original diagram, if you remember back, if you watched the first part, or if you've actually been going through this is the 3 meters that they're talking about over here. So we also know that this length is 43 meters. They haven't changed the situation. It's still the Sky Tower. So I know that that is 43 meters. Now, I actually need that piece of information. It's not just a superfluous thing, and I think it's a bit mean that they didn't actually put it into this diagram, but there you go. You do need to think about what you're given and what it is you need to work out. So my thinking in this diagram is that I've got two triangles. I've got one over there, and then I've got a larger one, which is an enlarged version of that original one. So two triangles, one is an enlargement of the other. I'm hoping you're thinking similar triangles. So two triangles, one enlarged, therefore similar triangles. Now, try and find your similar triangles problem. There is going to be one, or there should be one in the paper, and if you've not been able to do something and you're thinking, oh, and you're going back and looking through, just try and find that one with the similar triangles. And that might be the one that you're missing. So a good idea to do is to label your triangle. So I'm going to label that one ABC, and I'm going to label that DE, just so that when I'm talking about angles, it's quite clear what I'm showing. Now, I'm actually going to show on the right-hand side here that, first of all, that they are similar triangles. So in triangle ABC, triangle, should I say, and ADE, doesn't matter what order you're writing it in that bit over there. A is common. You might want to write angle A is common because it's in both of them. And ACB is equal to AED. And they're both equal to 90 degrees. Now you could put as corresponding angles, parallel lines are equal. You have to put in parallel lines because corresponding angles aren't equal unless the lines are equal. So that is a very important part to write in there. And obviously, therefore, ABC is equal to ADE, angles in a triangle. Sum angles triangle equal 180 degrees. Obviously, the third one is going to be the same if the other two are the same as well. So therefore, I have shown that triangle ABC is similar to triangle, and now this is where you have to make sure that you're writing the angles in the right order. So A is equal to A. We've said C is equal to E. So I've said B there, so B is equal to D, so D, E. Now I've got them in the correct order. I'm just going to scroll down a little bit and leave that bit up there. That means my similar triangles, so AB over AD, AB over AD is equal to BC over DE. And this is why it's quite important to write those triangles in the right order so that when you're doing this, it'll always be the same. It's equal to AC over AE. Now, what have I been given in this over here? A, B, I don't have any of those. I don't have to worry about them. BC is 3 and DE is 4.05. AC is 43 and AE is 43 plus P. 43 plus P. So that's all one thing. Okay, so I need to work it all together. Now, I need to solve for P. Now, I want to get this up to the top, so I'm going to times this by 43 plus P as a whole thing. If I do it to my right hand side, I need to do it to my left hand side as well. Okay, now as you can see, I use my lines. I've got my numerators on the top, my denominators on the bottom. I'm timesing by a whole number, so it's going to be at the top, so that will cancel. So I'm left with just 43 there, and this will be 3 times 43 plus P divided by 4.05 is equal to 43. Now I need to get my 4.05 onto the other side and divide by 3. So basically I'm timesing by 4.05 and I'm dividing by 3 so that those cancel and those cancel. If I do it to my left, I need to do it to my right as well. And so I'm left with 43 plus P is equal to 43 times 4.05 divided by 3 equals 58.05. And then I need to minus 43 from both sides. So P is equal to 58.05. My calculator is not playing ball at the moment. Minus 43. 15.05. Okay, and it's in meters, so I just put my meters in there as well. And there is your excellence part of the question. I will go on with B in a different video. Thank you for watching.